Okay, it's time for a League of Starcraft Chicago's Week 1 match between Redrumprime and Smile. I'm really excited about watching both of these players because they're both a bit higher level than what I've been seeing so far from these people. Again, great learning experience, really fun time meeting these people, talking with them, and I'm really happy that they're allowing me to stream their games, which is super cool. Again, my name is Menasor. I'm a gold level Zerg player that lives in Albuquerque. I'm an artist, among other things. I do lots of kind of different stuff. It's really fun. So in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the purple Terran, Smile. Will his build put a smile on this red Zerg's face? His name is Redrumprime. I think Redrum was a Masters player at one point. Smile, maybe Diamond. I'm not sure. They're somewhere between Platinum and Diamond. I know Redrum was definitely a Masters player at one point in time. Derelict Watcher, a map that usually favors Zerg. I like it. I love this big open inside area. It is so nice. Just so that when those Immortal Sentry all-ins come, you can just keep hitting them, make them waste force fields, unless you die to it. But whatever. Excuse me. Standard axe opening from Terran. And we're going to see Redrum go for that 16 hatch. I go 15, he goes 16, potato. Gas from the Terran. Could indicate just about anything. Really quick factory. Reaper. Opening. Just depends. And we got that spawning pool at 15. I always hate this part of the game. There's always nothing happening. I don't really have really good stories right now. I just had some cold chicken with seasoning, some squash, and what's left of the pineapple in the fridge. My roommate always buys fruit, and it always goes really bad. So I always eat it up real quick, or at least I try to. Going for that Marine first, and then that Reaper's coming out for Smile. He's going to be able to do some scouting with that. No gas from the Zerg. Opting for a more mineral macro-based play. Will he make Lings to scout? We will see. One queen up. I'm assuming he will get the other queen. And maybe get more queens for creep spread. This actually seems like a... What is it? 4 to 6 queen opening. No gas. But you'd get your third pretty soon. Doesn't look like he's gearing up to get his third. He's spending money. Or maybe he is. That Reaper's coming. It's going to see a hatchery. There's no Lings out. There's really no defense right now. Oh no, there's 2 Lings out. But those will get eaten up. As long as Smile kites, he'll be good. And he will get that Ling. Get that Ling. Yeah. Got that Ling. And the queen's out, which will throw it away. However, he did see one drone come out, so he is droning. He's not going for Lings. But he has to get up in the base and see his gas timing, and then he'll be like, oh, great, I should just go ahead and take a third. Command center coming down in the natural, Smile, getting a reactor core and a factory. Pretty standard. These 2 Reapers are coming up. Took out a Ling, or 2 Lings. Queen's throwing away. He needs to get into that main base. You need to get in that main base, Smile. Smile. Get in that main base. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's in that main base. He's going to see that gas timing right now, or just one gas. He just sees one gas right now. Didn't see the other. And the Queen's going to throw it away. But this is a good gas timing. 6 minutes, 2 gases. He has an extra Queen out now to help with creep spread and also defense from these Reapers. We will see some Hellions coming out. That factory has attached itself to the reactor core. 2 Hellions. And why does... Red has a lot of money. Redrum, you have a lot of money right now. What are you doing with that money? Are you making drones? You better be making drones. Yeah, making 7 drones right now. 4 queens out right now. 2 queens to help. Where are those Reapers at? Reapers went back to base, meeting up with the Hellions. Going to make a push-up. A little bit of aggression. These 4 lings, unfortunately, will find their demise to some flamethrower and pop gun shots from these here Reapers. Not good. Speed finally being researched. This may be if they. I mean, these. If he gets 2 more Hellions, he could probably run around these queens. Yeah, we'll see. 2 more Hellions come out. Will he continue Hellion production? No, he is getting his 3rd command center. Getting us. Whoa, it's 3 factories. Oh, we have a mech player here. Gonna go mech. And here come the Hellions in Reaper Harass. I've seen this done quite often. It's pretty standard. Good micro, getting that wounded Hellion out of the way. Gonna lose that queen, lost the queen. Speedless lings coming on the scene. Taking out those creep tumors. This is gonna be a little bit of back and forth action right here. Without speed, that you can't really attack this right now. Can't really attack this right now. Roach Warren, Bangling Nest, and 3rd coming down for Redrumprime. NGB, and we see Widow Mines coming out for Smile. So I'd like to see what he's going mech for sure. Definitely going mech. He's got to go mech. Got that 3rd CC. Lings finally have speed. Creep spread is totally being denied. And now he's stopping. Smiles decided I've done a pretty good job. I killed the queen, killed a bunch of lings. I think I'm ahead. Now he's turning around. He's thinking twice about it. Good job. Getting all of his gases. Getting his +1 ranged. And Carapace. Speed banglings. And gainless for Constitution for the roaches. And we do have a ling counter that will deny this 3rd. Just for a minute. We'll at least get the pressure off of him. And roaches out. Roaches following in pursuit. Lings cause the lift at the 3rd. And the 3rd is coming back. It could probably just stay there, though. He doesn't have any units that are ranged or can do air. Oh, and here comes the bust. He's going to try to do a small little bangling bust aggression. There's a lot of Widow Mines here and tanks. It's going to get thwarted. This isn't a good idea. He should just get his 3rd saturated. Get his 3rd saturated. Even take a 4th on this, to be honest. I mean, he's going again. He's going mech. Is he going mech? Complete mech? Hell yeah, he's going mech. Is he going to lose all this? Are you going to lose all this? No, you're smart. You're going in. That's good. That's good. That's good, but you're going to see tanks and you're going to be like, this isn't a good idea. Yeah, that's right. You need to get back, Redrum. 3rd about to pop down for Smile. Armory, 2 armories coming up for upgrades. Creep spread could be a little bit better. He was working on it, and I know that he got a little bit behind there, but he needs to just drone right now. Just drone, get that 3rd droned up. This mech army's not going to come for a while unless he's going to try to pick it off with Mutas. Roaches can work against mech. Roaches can work, or they do work. I mean, they are a good counter to mech. You need burrow. You need the upgrade in which you can move while burrowed. And here comes... Oh, Banglings make a good connection on those things. On them Hellions. And making the 3rd go up again. This would be really great for Redrum if his 3rd was saturated. You need to get this 3rd saturated, and you have a lot of money. Well, you did have a lot of money. And now you're making 12 drones. Good. And there's no reason why you shouldn't have burrow right now, to be honest with you. You need to put something underneath there, especially if it's going this far along in 12 minutes. That tank count is getting rather scary. At this point, Mutas would probably be really good. He's banked up. He's banked up 1,100 gas. Could definitely make 11 Mutas. Oh, and just walking in a tank line isn't good. Oh, Redrum. Those sad, sad roaches. Mercy. Yeah, it's cool. Droning to... a bit over droning. But droning nonetheless I'm very happy with. So that's good. So what is this thing? He's going to go Swarm Host against Mech. That's very good. Very, very good play there. Definitely want to transition into that. Have some Hydras as support because the Banshees will be out. Oh, smile. Tell your SCVs to work. Tell your FCs, let's see the worker count. 61 to 79. That's pretty good. More Swarm Host going to put the siege down on this. And where is that? Is he going to see it? Yeah, he saw it. He's seeing that the infestation pit is researching something. He can probably just gather that it's Swarm Host, but I mean his Hellions are going to see it. But this Hellion run by is going to do work. Whoa, is going to do work on this third. Oh, losing some Swarm Hosts, and let's see this barbecue. Barbecue, yeah, there's the barbecue. And what's happening down here? Oh, just taking out stuff, making the siege. But wow, Blue Flame Hellions. In a mineral line isn't good, and those Lings aren't going to be alive too much longer to help that out. Taking out one. And Roaches turn around. Roaches turn around. These Roaches are turning around. That was pretty effective, I think. 13 workers. Roaches returning to cover these Swarm Hosts. And there was some sort of counterattack at the third. Oh no, it was a Swarm Host. Uh-oh. Will the Blue Flame Hellions kill the Swarm Host? No. And there's a Thor out. Getting Burrow and +2. Ranged is our Redrum. Hellions being produced. This mech army will be it's already pretty scary, to be honest with you. He needs a lot more. He needs a lot more Swarm Hosts. And he needs to get a lot of static D in his base. If he gets static D in his base, he doesn't have to worry about drops or anything. But a mech player is really immobile. That's the beauty of going mech, and I mean going Swarm Host against mech, is they're really immobile. But again, Hellions can really put a frown on your face, your Mineral Line's face. Big time. Burrow the Swarm Host? Yes. Oh, a Ninja 4th! That's awesome. Ninja 4th from Redrumprime. Oh, sending one to his death. He needs to get his Swarm House count up. More so than it is already. And he's going for Lings too. I don't understand. I don't know why he's getting Lings. There's tons of Hellbats. And he's just going to creep up this tank line and then just move out. Not taking his 6th gas. Both players are pretty maxed. He's getting Banglings and Roaches. And he has a small handful of Swarm Hosts which are about to die, unfortunately. Oh, and he's sending in Lings to a siege tank party. Banglings to a siege tank party don't do too well. Oh, but he does take out all those Hellbats. And he's making the push in, trying to break it, but no, it's just too many siege tanks to really walk into. He needs a lot more Swarm Hosts if he wants to make a push on this. Oh, but he sees them, right? Burrow Roach movement. Is he going to scan? Oh, this is so smart. I hate this. If I was a Terran, I would really hate this. But there's a lot of tanks here. We'll see what happens. They're probably going to kill each other, though. Yep. Oh, no. Just getting up to kill a little bit. Not so effective. I'd probably just do one at a time so the siege hits just kill the heck out of those siege tanks. Swarm Host making short work. Supplies are fairly even. I'd like to see Redrum take this 7th and 8th gas. And those Swarm Hosts are getting obliterated. The siege is over from the Zerg. And Terran could probably be able to push if he wants to. This Roach battle isn't going to really work out. He needs Swarm Hosts. He needs something. He needs air. I mean, by this point, it's 20 minutes in the game. Could have had Broodlords by now, or at least have managed his stuff effectively, got a lot more Swarm Hosts, and then made a transition into Broodlord. Broodlord Swarm Host versus mech is awesome, but you have to have a lot of stack D because you cannot get back to your base. We saw Soki do it in the WCS matches. I was even like skeptical about it. I was like, how is he doing this? How is he? His base is wide open, but it didn't matter. Even if he got base trade, it didn't matter because no one could touch his army, and he would get drones out in time. Terran taking his fourth. Both players having an excessive amount of money and not maxed out. Excessive amounts of money and not maxed out. I mean, granted, Terran is waiting for that gas to get all those mech units. Third isn't very saturated. What is it? 7, 22. Where are the rest of them? Okay. Yeah, it's alright. And we have a run by of Blue Flame Hellions into the third, killing off more drones. So effectively we have 8 gas, 2 base 8 gas against a solid 3 bases and a 4th base worth of gas coming up with a PF. These Hellion run-bys are doing really good. Gotta give it a smile. If you're under siege, definitely get out there and do counters if you're able to. Either with Medivacs dropping something, and here come the mutas. And this 4th base doesn't have anything, any anti-air at all. Gonna do really well. Hopefully just take out this PF. That's a lot of mutas. Wow, that's a lot of mutas. How many Thors does he have? 2 with 2 battle cruisers. 3. Yeah, these turrets should have came down a lot earlier from our Terran player. He definitely had the money to do it. And when you go mech, you need to get those turrets up like immediately, and especially if you see Swarmos, you know there's going to be a muta transition. Oh, big volley off on those mutas. A lot of mutas coming down. Both players almost Zerg almost maxed. Oh, look at this. There's no Thors up here to stop this, and he's taking out tanks. Yes! Go Redrumprime. Keeping it real, smile. Oh, but definitely got up the missile turrets on that side. Taking a lot of damage. These losing a lot of mutas to that, and we have burrowed roaches coming in, but there's a bunch of missile turrets coming up in there, and they're spotted. And this will get cleaned up fairly easily. We do have battle cruisers, Thors, and tanks. I mean, and here come another Blue Flame Hellion counter over to this 4th base. 67 drones to 80 SCVs. So now the Terran player is doing really well. He has a lot of mech units, has battle cruisers and Thors. Can definitely make that death push here in a minute. Where are his upgrades at? +1 armor, +2 attack. Definitely could do a push right now. I mean, there's a lot of larva. Redrum, you have a lot of larva, you have a lot of money. You don't have any units, and you're sieging with 5 swarm hosts. You need to get more. You need to get another base too. You're effectively only mining off 2 bases. You need 3 bases to be a good Zergy. A lot of mutas. The mutas need to come in. There's definitely a hole here to get in his main, to get in his production. Should have kind of tested the waters with that, maybe. Definitely should have tested the waters with them. With mutas, if they're not moving around all the time, if they're not harassing, unless, of course, you've discovered that you can't harass at all with them, then you can stop moving your mutas. Otherwise, you need to move your mutas as much as possible. Pathogen glands and infestors coming out. He needs to really focus on getting another base. Well, he is getting another base, but he needs to focus on getting some more drones. And here comes the battlecruiser Thor composition. I mean, seriously, Smile could just attack into this. He's being real scared right now. He doesn't need to be this scared. And he's going to lose these infestors and those swarm hosts. Free units. How delicious they are. Little micro mistakes here and there. We do have the mutas trying to take this out. And swarm hosts trying to work down this Thor. But this Thor battlecruiser Hellbat army is going to scare away these mutas for right now. This base is up for Redrumprime. And he doesn't have Hive yet. He didn't transition to Hive. He just stayed on Lair. But against a meching Terran, you need to get Broodlords I mean, that should be an endgame. Broodlords and Corruptors. And getting that 3-3. And figuring out if you need remax on a bunch of Lings. But Redrumprime has GG'd and Smile has taken this game 1. Let's jump into game 2. In game 1, we saw Smile go straight mech and just turtling up, not even having to move out, to kill Redrumprime. So, will Smile take it here in game 2 as the purple Terran in the top left-hand corner and the bottom right-hand corner, the red Zerg, Redrumprime. Will he be able to smell out the mech or the bio or the whatever and stop it? We will see. In the last game, Redrumprime made a few mistakes, not getting Hive, not trying to make a transition to Broodlords, or getting a sizable amount of Swarm Hosts, making a Swarm Host contain really effective, as well as not getting enough static D in his bases to be able to stop those blue Flame Hellion run-bys. So by not getting that extra base worth, that extra base, the third base worth of saturation and income, he was able to get those 2 bases just picked off slowly, which was rather sad. And then we see our meching Terran having a crap load of money and not putting down a crap load of missile turrets, because as a meching Terran, you need that, and you're going to have the minerals. You're going to have it. So just words of advice. If you're going to go mech, get a lot of static D. Because if you watch innovation games, Tasia games, when they go mech, if Tasia goes mech, that's what they do. They get tons of missile turrets, so they can't even drop. They'll even get like 2 layers worth. It almost seems excessive, but really when you're pressed into your opponent's base and he's dropping you and you can't get back there, you're just dead. Or you base trade effectively, or you have Vikings to kill his buildings when they rise up or whatever. I'm talking about TVT. TVT is my favorite matchup. Without a doubt is my favorite matchup. I love it so much. Just everything you have to do, just stim, Marines, all the different options Terran has. Terran has so many options. It's ridiculous. They're a very beautiful race to watch. We did see a 15 hatch and a 15 pool come down from Redrumprime. And we're seeing something just as standard from Smile, just from the last game. He'll probably go, Marine Reaper like he did before. No, he's going straight Reaper. So he'll get a good scout off, see something, very similar. No gas coming from Redrumprime. Same type of focus from before. Maybe he'll get more queens, get more creep spread. Creep spread was kind of lacking in the last one, but I don't know what people's levels are. And you know what? If you're having fun, who gives a crap about creep spread? I know the ZVT matchup rather well. Me, my friend Mesha, and I play ZVTs together, and we're a 2v2 team. We do pretty well. He carries me a lot. What can I say? If I did more ones, it wouldn't be so bad. That Reaper is going to come down, and this Overlord will see it. 1 queen being made. 2nd queen will start making. Yes. And 2 drones coming out. No lings. The thing about a Reaper is you don't want to, as a Zerg, you don't want to freak out about it. At a lower league, don't freak out about a Reaper. Just micro your stuff. Just take a deep breath and be like, he's hitting a drone. It is orange. I should turn it into a building. Oh, no, and that's the one thing you don't do. You don't pull all your drones. You don't want to, because that means he's winning. The terrorists win when you're not making money. I'll tell you that. So this Reaper is going to just chill outside for a while. 4 lings coming out. We got another factory coming down in a 2nd command center on the low ground, which is awesome. That's exactly what you do when you send out a Reaper. You definitely want to expand on the low ground. Why not? You're going to see lings early lings if they come out, so you can just stop. And Reactor Core probably going to do the same thing with Hellions again. And we have those Reapers coming in, taking out a Zergling, but then getting thrown away by the Queen. Queen, good unit. So do we have more Queens coming out? I would love, because, now he's going double gas. Oh my gosh, when did he get double gas? He got double gas a second ago. So Redrumprime is going double gas right now, so early. These 2 Reapers haven't seen it yet, as far as I know. Have they seen it? No, he has not seen it yet. Try and take that third. I don't get that. So Redrum was taking a third, but then double gassing. That doesn't necessarily make sense to me. And 3 speedless lings coming to throw it away to Hellions that can kite them to death. Bunker coming down. Smile doing really well right now. Getting his 3rd. I love what I'm seeing out of Smile right now. He's going to go bio. He's not going to go mech this time. He's getting that tech glide. Probably going to get stim. These Reapers haven't really seen much in the base, but I don't think they really needed to. Well, I mean, he knows that he's taking a 3rd, so he's safe. He tried to take a 3rd, so he's going to continue to take a 3rd and be safe. And this harass with Hellions and Reapers will be pretty effective if it keeps going the way it's going with not that many queens. So we have 2 more queens out that will start spreading creep and also for defense. A spine crawler this time. And 2 evolution chambers, which I think is just too early, maybe? What time is it? 7:20? I mean, it's about the right time, but he's been getting so much gas. I don't know what all this gas is for right now. I just don't. I don't know what it's for. Just seems needless, especially if you're getting a 3rd right now. He could turn, and Smile, please turn this into orbital for me. Drop some mules, gain some energy, make some SCVs. Make more SCVs. Is it on your I wish I could see if it was on your hotkeys. Oh, okay, here we go. 2 Hellions, 2 Reapers coming in. Getting thrown away, but denying that creep spread, doing exactly what they need to do. Don't lose. Yeah, good, 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 good. 3rd is popped for the Zerg player. Widow Mine, Stim being researched, SCVs, good, good, good. Make those SCVs. But come on, turn this 3rd into an orbital! Please! Are you? Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. Orbital command. Redrumprime still chilling. Not sure. I mean, he's going ranged again for sure. Got that Roachhorn. Got that Bangling Nest. Spreading that creep. Got his other gases. Droning pretty well now, getting +1 Carapace, +1 range, Baneling speed, and Roach speed. Continuing just to macro like a good Zergy. And I mean, to be honest, he could drop this over there if he wanted to. Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, he's going to move it to his 3rd. Now, the Terran has a choice of taking this 3rd over to the top right-hand corner of the map, or just south of the main base on the left. The south of the main base the south of the main base indicates more of an aggressive expand. So, if Smile was more aggressive toward this 3rd, this would be a good base to take because it's not going to really get countered because the units from Zerg are going to have to deal with the third pressure. But this is a more safer place, and this Overlord conveniently will see it. And Redrumprime will know he's taking his 3rd. What does Redrumprime know about this base? So Redrumprime doesn't know anything. He really hasn't scouted. He hasn't scouted at all. This is pretty blind. This isn't good. Need to get another. This Overlord needs to scoot its way up there. And these roaches are going to go pressure that 3rd right now. Reaper at the tower will know. And is there anything really to stop it? Not so much. There's 22 lings in production, which will probably become banglings. And we have bunkers coming down from Smile. Those lings are going to make their way up, speedless lings, and they will become banelings. +2 immediately and Burrow for our Zerg player, so he's right on time. And taking a 4th behind this. I love this. Love this. When you pressure, you take and expand. That's what you do. And that makes me so happy when I see that. This scan reveals everything he knows. But he has a minute. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens. I mean, this is really good defense. I don't think that Redrumprime is going to be able to do much with this. He's spreading his stuff back. Got those Widow Mines. This is exciting. Or is he going to go after the 3rd? He's going to go after the 3rd, but no, just go in the main. That's the whole point of this. If we did all this to take out a 3rd, we just would have made like a few mutas. Okay, confident that one... Oh, just... It's not doing too well. Maybe it's doing... No, he'll be able to clean this up. Pull some... No! Yep. Smile. Cleaning this up nicely. Again, being satisfied with one roach getting killed by one Widow Mine shouldn't be solace for the hell Widow Mines just chilling there. that's okay. Now taking Redrumprime taking his other gases at his third, his fourth just popped, and man, Smile just being, you know, very passive, just defending fairly well. Losing some SCVs here, not a big deal. He will hold this expansion. The stims popped. Roaches need to get out. A lot more speedless lings. Infestation Pit and Spire coming down. Better creep spread in this game. Redrumprime really killing it with the creep spread right now. At the 14-minute mark, almost halfway through the map. Could move out his overlords along the left-hand side of the map to see if drops are coming that way, or as well as the right side a little bit more. And does he even know what he's doing? No, Redrumprime does not see anything, any tech at all. This is pretty bad. It's okay. I mean, he was the aggressor, but now he needs to know what's going on. But he saw that it's just gonna come up and get shoved down the throat. More banelings and roaches coming up. Zerg. Oh my gosh. So, how much larva is there? So there's lots of larva. There's tons of larva, and there's tons of money. Redrum, you need to make units. Need to make units. Need to make units. Larva cannot sit. I have the same problem, but I'm just telling you because people tell me that all the time. And you just lost a lot of banglings to Widowmine hits, but it's enough to clean this up. And do we have any observers on the map? That would be a good thing. No observers are the 3 morphine. Maybe sort of an even exchange there. Those Widowmines got hits on those banglings. And why is he going over to his fourth? Does he see something coming? Yeah, he's just checking if it's going to put down some stat. You have the money, man. Just put down static D. You have 5,000 minerals. Just put a crap load of static D over there if you're scared. Again, in this level of playing, there's a lot of fear. My opponent has tons of stuff and I have nothing. No, you probably both have the same amount of stuff. And it's just a matter of where they put it. And you can't be, I mean, watching pros is kind of scary when you're at this kind of like maybe mid, lower level. I would say more lower mid. You just have to be pretty realistic. This fourth going down, but this roach will deny that. That's awesome. Good job, good job. But there's Redrumprime did kill off those Widowmines. But again, there's no reason to be so scared. If you have that much money, if it makes you feel better to put down 10 spine crawlers, do it because you're spending money, and then you'll figure out later if that was a good idea, a bad idea, and whatnot. 2 mutas, gonna not do anything because that's a lot of racks. That's a lot of racks. So the macro from Smile is very awesome. Spending his money effectively, doing, you know, not necessarily doing great. I mean, that was a trade. It was an okay trade. And this is gonna be, Widowmines are awesome. It's hard to focus fire Widowmines. You actually need a control group of just your observer and a group of units to just snipe them to get them out. I usually do it with my mutas. I keep 2 overseers with my mutas. And these mutas are getting, poor mutas. But no, they're in the production line. And we have some roaches and lings, or banelings and lings chilling out. And Smile bringing back his whole army to deal with these mutas. Doesn't necessarily need to. These are they just have +1 attack, which should still be able to clean that up. And what are your upgrades? Oh, 2/2. No, don't even worry about it. Would like to see more SCVs at his third. Is that a lot of mules? Just 2. And another orbital coming down for his fourth. Burrowed Roach just chilling over there. Would love to exchange that for a Ling. Again, Zerg player is at 6,500 minerals, almost 7,000, and 1,400 gas, and he's at 181 supply. He needs to make units, and here's the engage. 2/2 Marines versus 2/2 Roaches and Banglings. And Terran got the way sweeter concave on that. in retreating. And Terran being smart, not opting to go on creep, which is always good. Coming in and probably will snipe. Will he snipe the 4th? Will he snipe the 4th? Oh, and there's also a counter coming up here with Mutas. But will he get cleaned up? He's just being annoying. The 4th has fallen for our Zerg player. Roaches may... Oh, but Terran's got off too much of a hit on those roaches. And you know what? Terran's probably really satisfied with killing that 4th. He's on the same amount of bases with the Zerg right now, which is good for a Terran. You don't want the Zerg to be one or more base ahead of you. And these mutas may have been annoying, but they really didn't do much to inhibit the economy. But, I mean, Terran's about to mine out of his main. He's trying to secure a 4th. I mean, really now, Zerg should just double expand and get a macro hatch. And how are your upgrades? You get 3-3, research 3-3. Get some Hive tech unit. I mean, Ling, Bangling, Muta, Ultra, great combination. I go that in every TVT. I barely go roaches. I need to start going roaches to start off the game. Terrans hate that early roach pressure. And if you can macro behind it as a Zerg, that's great, because you'll get your 3rd, you'll do it on 2 base, you'll get your 3rd, and then you'll kind of drone behind it if you're able to. And just use 10 roaches to just throw them off kilter. Oh, these Widow Mines are just moving up. But there's Bangling landmines. This is going to be awesome. Oh, and they died because they were caught. Really sticky situation right here. Terran not getting that 4th base. Needs to get that 4th base. 3 attack is coming down from Terran. This is going to be a really scary time. 3-3 bio versus 2-2 Zerg is not that good. Need to get really good ban. And the Ultras are out. And they tank all of the Widow Mine hits. And do I dare say that Redrumprime has pushed back the Terran and is moving forward toward the base? This is, oh my gosh, Redrumprime in a sweet position. A bad engage by Smile results in Redrumprime being able to take map control, send Smile back to his base, and effectively it's a 1-base Terran. Oh my gosh. With 2,000 minerals in the bank from the Terran, I mean, he'll have enough to make a bunch of stuff, but he hasn't been macroing behind losing all that. That's crazy. He should have a lot more stuff right now. Oh, and he's coming with the SCV pool to try to stop it. He needs to send those SCVs to mine his 3rd and make a 4th. Or just make make 2 orbitals right now. If they're not already made. Zerg should be should feel right now that he can do just about anything. And how is 25 on here? He needs to get his 3rd base, a 3rd mining base going. Zerg does. That should be always the key of a Zerg, is to always have 3 mining bases throughout this game, and as well as attack. As well as attack in the mid-late game. Some units getting caught off. And Smile running after Redrumprime. Morphe and Banglings. Tons of Ultras. Pulling all the SCVs for a desperate... No, to distance mine. But he has tons. He has 3,000 minerals. He just needs to make units, make an orbital, and protect it. That's all he needs to do right now. Oh, these... Oh, SCVs! It's just SCVs chilling there, and... a lot of Marauders. Marauders kill Ultras very well. Just kite, kite. Oh, we have a Terran, 100 supply under a Zerg. It's a very sad state. Is he making more stuff? He needs to have more stuff queuing. I don't know. He's just not macroing behind this, and he doesn't have a 4th. He has 2,000 minerals though, so it just doesn't look like he's spending. Redrum looking good. He needs to get a 3rd mining base up, to be honest. And then there's a drop. Okay, there's a drop in the main of Redrumprime right now. Redrum having way too many units, just going to push into the production area, and that will probably be game for sure. This drop came a little too late. Sorry, Smile, but you got a frown right now. Finally, 3-3 Carapace and Ranged, 3 Mutas coming out. Definitely remake. Wait a minute, 3 Mutas before it went down. I get it. Taking out that third, smart move. Yeah, it's pretty much over now. There's some things I wish I would have saw during this game, but honestly, Redrumprime, I didn't think you had a chance, but you totally did it. You got them Ultras. You spent that larva. And you about killed that guy. Smile, this, awesome. Smile's drop is still doing work in the main. Could definitely target this here. You should do the Hive, Ultralist Den, then the Hive, and then the Spire. And what are you doing? Oh, you got a nice Bioforce. It's 3-3. His 3-3 is about to be finished, though, but not melee. What's melee? 0 melee. Oh, my gosh. So these Ultras don't really do much damage, even though they are tanky. They have 5 armor. They will have 5, or they do have 5 armor now. You need to drop this, buddy. You need to drop this here, command center right here, and mule this. You have tons of energy, and move these. Oh gosh. Oh, Smile, falling apart in the way late game. Don't overextend out in the open. Don't let them get us around you. That's cool. Just taking off some stuff. Can get out of there if you need to. And you gotta hand it to Smile, putting that creep back, being smart about creep. You always have to respect creep. No matter what race you are, respect creep. Its power, what it can do. I mean, it's the difference of an engage, and I think we saw that earlier. I mean, I don't necessarily remember how it went, but we saw that when when Smile came onto creep, the engagement and just what Redrumprime had just was able to crush it. Smile coming in and take this third bad engagement. Oh gosh, he's trapped. He needs to get up in these medevacs or get in the choke, get in some type of defensive position where he can't be surrounded. Yeah, good Smile, good spread. Redrumprime just chilling, doesn't know really how to handle this right now. Oh no, he's just gonna come in. He should feel confident about it. Oh, and Smile, yeah, he needs that concave. Let him get in that choke. Let him get in the choke. Yeah, let him get in the choke, Redrumprime. I mean, Smile, let him get in the choke. Good. Redrumprime distance mining from the other third location. And the Doom drop. Going for the main base. Or the natural. Great position right now for Smile. Got to be in that area where it's just a huge choke. Maybe killing that hatchery wasn't a good idea because now he's surrounded. Oh no, and the Corruptors are going to really take out these here medevacs. During this time, Smile did not take another base, and this is cleaned up, and we're definitely going to see a GG out of him. But I mean, Redrumprime gave him so much time. Redrumprime gave him ample time to get these bases up, even make 2 Marines, or this little pocket of things right here. Just take these over here, kill it, land it. It was good. That whole time, Redrum's army was just concerned with this bio push, and it was basically almost over. I mean, you could have just... I guess you can't underestimate a Terran that can lift his own buildings. I mean, whatever. But very good plays from both players. Very fun. Very, very fun. Let's go to Game 3. What? Game 3 on Akalon Waste! This is a Terran map. If you did not know already, this is a Terran favored map. You have a free third, and you just have to defend one. So a free third, and then the fourth, whatever. For Zerg, this is harder. There isn't very many open areas. There's here, it's kind of here, you know, this general area. But that's about it. A lot of places for drops. Drop. No, actually, just one place, I guess. I get dropped on this map, but maybe not so much as Whirlwind. Whoa, it's 1-1 right now. We're on the ace match. Will Smile be able to take it? Or will Redrumprime use his creep and macro abilities to conquer Smile? I'm pretty much sure I'm going to see the same opening from both players. We're going to see a 16-15 hatch to a 16-15 pool to a Reaper opening into expand. Smile losing that last game, game 2, because he couldn't get a 4th. I mean, there were times where he was so ahead, upgrades ahead, definitely ahead in upgrades. Could have done more drops. Drops is probably the hardest thing. One of my good friends is the Masters level Terran, and he's really, really good, except his drop play, he can't do drops that well. And if he does them, they're blind. He just sends them, and then they drop, and whatever they do is what they do. Takes practice. And here's that 15 hatch from Redrumprime. Oh, sorry. I always forget to do that. Smile. You got that gas. Gonna get that Reaper out. Do some scouting. We do have an earlier... We have gas before pool. Hatch gas. I wonder what this means. First game he opted not to get gas till about 6.5 minutes, I think. Last game he went double gas very quickly, but not... I mean, to do that Roach all-in, that Roach Ling all-in thing, but... Again, it was thwarted by Smile with his awesome mine placement and just bunkers. I mean, he probably didn't even get those bunkers, those back bunkers, but you know what? If you're a Terran and you know that that thing's coming, you need to have bunkers, lots of bunkers. At least 3 bunkers. Reaper? Yes, Reaper. Gonna go check it all out. First Reaper's out. It's going to see an expand and this gas timing, which hasn't even been taken yet. There has been absolutely no miners on this gas. Don't understand why he got it so early. That could have been an extra drone. Queen's coming out. He's gonna see it familiar. Expanding the low ground Smile with his command center. Don't freak out, Redrum. You don't need to freak out. It's okay. It's okay. It's just one Reaper. There's no bunker. And besides, he's really concerned with that extractor. And he's not even trying to kill off your weakened probes, your weakened drones. So don't worry about it. And there's a second. Now you need to be a little bit more scared, but you have queens now. You're fine. You're fine. You could get. You don't even need lings right now, to be honest. Oh, great micro from Smile, bringing back that red health Reaper. Now going to do it again and work down this queen. Again, not taking the gas in the main of Redrumprime. I don't understand why you got it and you're not using it. A factory coming down. Gonna see some Hellions. Same opening. This guy, it's very characteristic of the same openings. This queen needs to get back. Awesome. No, and he's just chilling out. I mean, now he's getting the gas. And where are we at? So is he going to go lair or will he go speed? He will probably go speed because then he'll be able to take his third. He kind of could have took it already. I mean, he's got 300 minerals now. Here comes that Hellion switch, and look at this Smile taking his third. I love this play. Love this play. Anyone a part of the Starcraft League that's watching this that is a lower league Terran, definitely this is a great play. You get that third behind this because there's no pressure. I mean, you see, there's nothing here. Zerg wants to drone. If he gets two bases, unless you see a lot of gas getting taken in like tech structures. What is the tech structure? Okay, so it's roaches. Same difference. 3 gases. Unless you see a 2-base, roach timing that you'll know because you'll see the roach warren at like 6 minutes or something, or maybe even less than that, or a lot of lings, you're good to get that third. You can just survive off of a barracks and a factory with a bunker in front, like for a very long time. I mean, I would say up until, like around now or 8 if like you're scouting this. And here comes that. Oh gosh, good micro. Smile, great pulling back your Hellions. Great pulling back Hellions. denying creep spread. Are we going to see that scan drop to kill those creep tumors? That would be big. 2 more Hellions coming out. Yep. Smile doing really good work, just making sure creep is back. Understanding and respecting the creep is something that you need to stop if you're a Terran player. If creep gets out of control, you're screwed. You can't move around the map. Because Zerg is quick. That's why Zerg is good. And on creep, they're even faster. And he's just chilling now. Smile's chilling. Just going to try to stop this third from going down. Not knowing that there's 10 roaches out. Going to try to escape. Getting somewhat trapped, but they have speed. I mean, they can get around. Oh! Oh, so opting drive right through. Losing quite a few Hellions. And there's Reapers. 26 Lings on the way right now. Do we have... No, there's no Bangling. There's no Bangling Nest, and there's no Zergling speed. Oh, there is Zergling speed. Excuse me. These Hellions are going to come back and protect. Oh, this is... 2 base all in. Oh, here come the Banglings. Where's this Bangling Nest at? I didn't even see it. Oh, there it is. This is probably going to be pretty bad for... Oh, this going to be pretty bad for Smile. Oh, no, there's enough Widow Mines to stop this. Oh, bro! Bro, Widow Mines, bro, that mine! Oh, yes, but there's still not enough to stop these roaches. Still not enough to stop these roaches. Well, it's safe to say that Redrumprime always goes for a Bangling Roach all-in. And this is pretty bad for Smile. He's not going to be able, unless he needs to get a tank out, or more Widow Mines and a tank. And you're getting another oh, you're landing it there, I see, as a wall. This will catch you off guard, for sure. But not really, this is sort of a, yeah. I guess it's right. Oh. Unfortunately. Smile will lose game 3. There's a retarded amount of roaches and lings coming up that just want to turn to Banglings and destroy SCVs. And pulling SCVs. Oh, he's making him come into the mine. That's awesome, but only taking out 1 roach right there. This is down. I mean, Smile isn't necessarily out. Well, he probably will be, because this is a lot of stuff, and he has no SCVs. He has a lot of money, though. He needs to make tanks and Marauders. I mean, he wanted to go mech, but he was caught. Smile being greedy, as well as going for mech and not having anything to stop this Roach Bangling attack. I saw this comes a little bit later though. Usually he takes his third first, so switched it up a little bit. Redrumprime did. And I do like how he's playing it out. Smile, always play it out. Redrumprime, always play it out. And Smile, GG's. And Redrum takes this series from week 1. It was very fun to do, very awesome. Again, we saw Smile go mech in the first game, and Redrumprime doing the same Roachling all-in, a Roach Bangling all-in on each map, but deciding to take his third later than earlier, as in the other games. So maybe taking Smile off guard, but he should have been able to see that. With those Reapers, maybe sending in the Reaper before they died. But again, he was thinking that that third was coming. So, GG's, guys. Again, thank you to Ignite Gaming Lounge, Megan, Silvari, Voidray, and all of the players in League of Starcraft Chicago.